That weather, man. This game does weather right. Sounds like my ears are... There we go. Okay. Alright, so... You said progress the quest. I'm assuming there's gonna be more later, or what? Because I don't think I have more of it. Let's see where we are now. Quests. There can be only one. Okay, let's check this out then. Oh, I could check if the alchemists sell them. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Was I supposed to memorize that shit? No, it's gonna be further down, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, feline gear. Start the feline gear. Whoa! That's kind of far away. Let's go over here first. Oh, this is the main quest. Sure, we do this, then we go there. Oh, God, what? Oh no. Just trying to get my shield on. At least I won't be drunk this time. Much better than last time.
Darker spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
I'm gonna remember to loot this. Look at me go. Look at me go. Watch this. See there, I even stood right in front of it when it exploded. I'm committed. Yeah! Okay, we need to go hunt some monsters for the red mutagens now. That's what we need. Okay, that was totally worth. Let's go to the cemetery now. Damn. Thick. Look at these trees. Look at the bushes. Very impressive.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Yeah, what the hell? I thought this was a... sophisticated fellow.
Damn, you're ugly.
Maybe he's trying to get me to kill the monsters here. Because he doesn't feel like it, you know? Because he does seem to be like a nice guy, you know? So he's like, you know, if I invite G-Baby over here, he'll slay the monsters for me, and, well, he'll do it free of charge. Oh, God, man. Oh, Kikimore! That's from the show! And don't say it's a spoiler, because it was in the first 3 seconds of the damn show. Okay, I lie. It was in the first 10 seconds of the damn show. Hello? Green, 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 green. I'll visit you. If you let me. Oh, what's in here? we go. Burn the eggs? Oh shit. Is that what I did wrong? I will next. I'll next time when I go through there.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind, but we did not meet so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Hey, Wobringer. Happy New Year.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Is that his hand?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
Yep. Oh god. Oh god. Keep it together, man. Keep your shit together.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Oh, now he's okay. Can't you just summon him? What do you want to use the hand for? What about that ring?
And what do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance.
Okay.
Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
I don't know, man. I know this is like a good buddy, and you guys know him from, I guess, the books and stuff. You're saying there, Heronis, your favorite character from the books is Regis, but like, I just... Why is he just so readily helping us? We are looking to find his... He's hoping, I guess, that we are a goodie and we don't just try and slay his creator, I guess. And it's not so much his creator, it's his savior. He owes him a blood debt or whatever, but like still, there's something off here. Wobringer, you should definitely pick up The Witcher again. It's a good game. It's a good game.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Exactly, Izrani. Exactly. Weird feeling.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Sure.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlav's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Summon some help. What does that mean? Oh, dude, the twitching hand? Come on. Yeah, Heronis, I've been told that they were good friends in the books and that, like, their friendship was a big enough deal that it should stand the test of time and, I suppose, withstand the small amount of strain we are putting on their relationship here. So let's just see how it plays out, I guess. Let's see how it plays out.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Is this a romantic moment? Shit. Got a lot of secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
You know, just listening to Carol talk here has me thinking. So, Henry Cavill said that he played through the games and he read the books to prepare. I'm just trying to picture him now sitting at his PC. Okay. In his mansion wherever he lives. Fancy PC, probably playing in 4K, high resolution, high definition, whatever. Nice gaming chair, all that shit. Then I imagine him dressed up in his full Witcher getup, okay, with the white hair, the leathers, probably the sword strapped to his back as well. And then I just picture him repeating every single line multiple times that Geralt says as practice. I just think that would be so hilarious. Him sitting all dressed up there like this game in The Witcher and just saying it all over and over again.
Curious
I
what
bet
you
he did that, man.
You were reborn.
I bet he
I'm
did
sure
that.
you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlav bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Apparently I did. I'm wondering if he...
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after.
Okay.
And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Nice.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough.
They actually
That's a
took my ending into
conversation we'll have
consideration.
another time. Need to know more about you now.
Cool. Hey, Flying Just to Fall. Listen. This game is awesome. I'm loving it, and it's not the first time I play The Witcher, absolutely. This is the second DLC, or I mentioned earlier that it's more like an expansion, but I played through the main game. It must have been a couple of years ago now already. Then just last week, we played through the Hearts of Stone DLC, and now we're on the final DLC. I can't recommend it enough, man. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Did Cavill choose Triss or Yin in his playthrough, though? Cavill's a Yin, man. I think Cavill's a Yin, man. But that's the question, man. I would love to hear the answer to that from him.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
This is a deep conversation. Seriously, Henry Cavill's married? You think it still counts as cheating if it's fictional women? Absolutely doesn't count. I'm married too. I think my wife would pick Yin. I wouldn't even think. I know she would pick Yin. She's not a Triss lady. Even from the show, I think she'd pick Yin, just based on the bit that we've seen of each of them. But from the game, she'd pick Yin as well. Absolutely, 100%, yeah.
Got a new life, new body. That'd give you a new
Team
start,
Yin.
blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
He speaks very openly about this.
Vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
That's very smart. Let's talk. Maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count.
That bottle's really lost in.
If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Yes.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Sometime later. There's the birdie.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Okay, let's hear it.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
There's a chest.
It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed.
Oh,
Perhaps that's how the whites survived, entirely unmolested.
that's obviously it. What? The what? Know anything else about it?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's just go check it out, man. But, okay, tell me about the curse first.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Sure.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
That guy just likes reading. That man just likes to read. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Cute. Engineer and pug lover solve the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. Pug lover, but those aren't pugs. Those look like cats. Oh! Okay. Okay. It's kind of lucky that it's all nearby. I'm not about to complain about that. You're in the water, Roach? Come! Let's ride. Can I double tap and let it ride for me while I have a sip of... Nope, nope. There we go. Gute Jobo. Oh, pug cats? Shit. Pardon me for not making that distinction. Wait, there is such a thing? Pug cats. Please.
Bandages.
What's that about?
Does that guy still have legs? Pug cats, man, that's an... Oof. That's an amalgamation I hope to never come face to face with. Okay. Gaston! What's up?
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
This man is dead.
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Basically Persians, but doesn't the pug have a flat nose? I just can't imagine a flat-nosed pug cat. But the idea of a Persian, yes, like the color scheme and the, just, I guess, the style of it. Yeah, I guess.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
I actually don't know much about Persian cats, sorry.
I saw him. I considered
I'd have to Google it.
might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind. I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need, it's simply not the decent thing to do.
Damn it, nice,
Decent
man.
enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Let's find out.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he done it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Why?
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Probably a mistake. Next quest. What? New quest, extreme cosplay. What? Why would they? Shit.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Thank you, man. Are you gonna be the little voice inside my head for this? Roach is already here. Extreme cosplay. Holy shit.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate. Damn it.
Good.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods.
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings. Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical.
Oh my god. Was it a cosplay convention?
Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly.
Hey! Kobe, what up? What up? Greetings.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Oh man, I think that there's gonna be a far less heavy answer to all of this. I can just tell. It's called extreme cosplay, man.
Marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Someone still alive?
Perhaps
I hear him.
There's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
So what the hell happened? Hey Kobe, I'm playing on PC.
They remain there?
Who are they?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
And you are?
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Oh.
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin homage. But something like this, by its first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Here we are. Here we are. Hey, nice to see some SA guys jam in Hearthstone, man. I love Hearthstone. It's not as beloved by everyone that watches my stream, but I do play it from time to time. I'll probably be playing it again when the new adventure comes out for Descent of Dragons, but I've been enjoying the new expansion. It's actually pretty sick. There was a little bit of imbalance at the start, and they've nerfed Shaman, and it's a lot better now, but the meta has been shaken up enough that it's far more interesting to play ranked games now. And obviously Battlegrounds is also a lot of fun. But yeah, man, Hearthstone's awesome. Hearthstone's awesome. I like to see more people talking about Hearthstone because it's one of the few games that I still play basically every day. Can I count on your help?
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
I love this DLC. Or this expansion. I love Blood and Wine. Because it just keeps on giving. You know, it's like I'm randomly riding down the road and suddenly I've got this amazing quest that starts up and, well,
upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler.
It's awesome.
We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Sure.
Divethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne.
Look at me.
Amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Light all the lamps in the garden. Oh, this is gonna look nice.
Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt.
Oh shit, what did I just get there? I think I just looted a shield.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elven bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet.
You joking? I looted fresh manure?
Land that had been torn from him.
You joking? That's why you like Blood and Wine better? There's way more to do in dialogues, just epic. Oh my god. You joke. Dude, okay, good. That would have been cruel. That would have been a cruel twist of the fates. Yeah, Yambix, I feel like it also, for some reason, it just feels like it flows better. If you know what I'm saying. Like, there's just no downtime. As in, I'm busy going from one quest location to another. And then bam, it feels like there's a dynamic event that just pops up in front of me. And I'm busy doing it. And it leads me to some extreme cosplay. As you can see. I love it.
The Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
I did what now? Oh, there we go. This music is actually the best. I do not know, however, where my sword and shield can be found. Oh, maybe it's quest items? Ah, there we go.
Elfin King, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh shit!
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
What? Hello? Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! I'm thinking I might want to switch my... No, this is fine. Jesus God, I'm nearly dead. What is this shit? Stop zapping me, whatever you are. Need to queen it quickly. That mage, dude. I gotta get the other one quickly. Well, I swear it's the mage. No, it's not the mages. What is it that's zapping me? It is her. That doesn't even count. That one doesn't count. They caught me unawares. Yeah, I'm living in South Africa. I live in Neisner. I have fortunately got fiber here. One, I suppose, of the lucky few in the country with decent internet. Okay, man. What is that? Where's that even coming from, man? Like, what is that zap, man? Like, is it this mages that doing it? It's gotta be the mages, right? If I get both of them, maybe it's over. Let's see. Like, this is not even really a challenge. It's just... They're owning me. I'm using all my potions. It's fine. It is her. I got her. There you go. Okay, easy. Now we just slice and dice our way to victory, man. That was damn cool. That was damn cool. Second time around.
Sculptures. They came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782.
That really is the start.
Fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves.
Hey, no racism here, buddy boy.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed.
Shit, what?
Take this, reward.
Farewell.
Okay, man. What an ending. Can I steal everything from this guy's place here? I don't want to leave him with anything. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just leave. This was wow. This was wow. This was wow. That is a damn noisy car. Okay, so should we put some more stuff in our pockets? Or does that not really matter? Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go. Okay, so that quest's ending was not quite as satisfying as I would have liked, but, you know. Let's meditate, hold on. What can you expect? Oh shit, that's enough, that's enough. Didn't mean to meditate for 24 hours.
Giddy up.
So now we can go to where we were gonna go. Optional, read the bestiary to learn more about spotted whites. Oh, crap. Dude, when they put that in there, you gotta do it. Unfortunately, you gotta do it. How do I find a spotted white here? What the hell's a Selma? Look at that. Oh, they're the hairy-legged ones, I remember. Best defense against spotted whites, stay calm and leave them alone. Fragment the treated spotted whites, but spotted whites were subspecies of white which the witches drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owed their names to the numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, at times looking to live in abandoned human domiciles. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. Oh. When not vulnerable against, what is this? Igni? Iridin? Necrophage oil. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they became very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Huh. Even during their active periods, it's said that the witches found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of Iridan's sign, or at least so claims witcher lore. Well, Iridan's easy enough. And that's actually how every single white battle should go. You put the Iridan on the floor, you slay. No.
Guests. Never a good omen. Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
To stay away, probably?
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
It's everywhere.
Someone
Damn.
was clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Let's hope we don't find them. I want this to go smoothly.
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. Never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit the herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, looked at the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there are no wrinkles. But I'd rather there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's gotta be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face, but her chambers were empty.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship must have graced a rich man's table.
So Geralt of Rivia understands spoon craftsmanship. Good. Smash the mirror.
As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster.
Oh, could I have scrolled down in the diary? Shit. Thanks, man. I would not have noticed that. However, trying to find that again is going to be challenging. There's no way I'm going to find it again. If I knew it would be on this side or this side, then I'd know where to look at least. Screw it. I should sell some of these books, man. I'm sure we'll get the entirety of the story from the lady. Unless someone can guide me to the book.
Shall say to you, whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. White's obsessed, real collector, thoroughbred.
Yambix, I'm glad to hear it.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
There we go. Okay, I can scroll. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I've drawn you out here and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me, but for the person whom I meet. For I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I've turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me by some herbalist. Soon after visiting the herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. Hey! Blixt, thanks for following the channel. What up? If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I'll pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I'm aware that this is not much aid to you, yet I trust your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. None None shall sit and dine with you
Oh
at the
shit,
table.
again.
No spoon you have shall sit.
The mirror merchant again?
Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection.
So you guys think it's going to Rodim? Because, like, obviously, that makes perfect sense, but I can't just, honestly, it can't just be a coincidence, right?
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description.
100%.
White's a
Oh
true
shit,
collector.
man. Going to Rodim. But now we've banished him, right? So, okay, so he obviously did this before. For now, I guess.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still.
Wait,
Cauldron should
why?
be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah, man. Who'd have thought Geralt would know so much about damn spoons?
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Oh!
Spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
I know the cupboard's where we're gonna go, but I want to look around first. Oh shit, but if I go down here and I find the white... No. We're gonna sit in the cupboard. Here we go. Always with the meditation, huh? You. Damn, she's not looking good. Also, that's a lot of spoons. Dude, this is heckin' creepy, man. It's, oh, look at those thighs. Just like all the, oh no, she knows. Try to lift the curse. How? It didn't notice me? That is one tasty pot, huh?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
That's going better than I thought it would. Someone needs to willingly sit at their table and dine with them.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Smart. Man, G-Baby's such a nice guy.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Oh, cute man! The curse, exact wording?
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again
Mosquitoes?
shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Hold on.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
One more time.
To get this right, words of the curse were, "None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror."
So eat without using spoons, because that defies everything in the curse, right?
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without
Oh, this
spoons.
is beautiful. I love it, dude. Throw the spoon away. Ew, dude. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Oh no! Ah, that's yuck, dude.
In your eyes, you need to see your likeness.
No ways it's working. Okay. Got some toxicity there.
I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
I'll come back for the other room. The hell? Where'd she go? Dude, there are baddies out here. What are you doing? God damn it, woman. Where did you just go? Oh my god, you see? Jesus! Good lord! Look at all these dogs! Okay, calm down. Calm down while I mow you down. My sword is damaged. Not now, sword. I have to do this dodge attack constantly because the only way is to like jump at them, lunge attack, lunge attack. The spinning attack doesn't work. See, they're not super tough opponents, but they are opponents. You heard it here first. Let's repair. I think we've got some... Yeah, there we go. We'll do it next time we go to the blacksmith. Well, we'll do it properly. And if maybe I could have killed these on the way up, then I wouldn't have to do this now. Wait, what? Up here? I'm assuming it's working.
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Is this you? Truly? Nice graze. Oh.
Take you someplace safe.
Damn, knight in shining armor, huh? Corvo Bianco! We've got a house guest! This
So
is
we
where
took
we
her by
live.
the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
100 years! Oh my god. Hey Kobe, thanks for following the channel, man. We got a maid? No ways. Really? But she was a noblewoman. Like, is she a chef? Ah, please. Don't even insinuate that she's gonna get anywhere near the kitchen.
It's all over. That's what matters. Let's now focus on taking care of Marlene.
Naturally. I shall see to it.
Wait, what? Did I just skip some? Oh, shit.
Asked about our guest earlier.
Oh,
Sorry,
there we go.
I was busy with my hunt. Didn't have time to answer.
When one gazes at that unfortunate creature, the question, whatever happened here, asks itself.
Her name's Marlene. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlene didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlene had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Damn it, the Gonto Dim theme is supposed to play here? It didn't. There was no music here. Best husbando observes his handiwork through his glasses. It still does look a bit like him. I don't know if we're supposed to play Gwent against this guy. Don't think so, no. I mean, we can't. I guess we should.
How might I be of service?
Let's thrash him in Gwent.
Ever play Gwent?
Sedona, how's it
maybe?
going?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
How far on the main quest? We're at a graveyard with Regis, and we are attempting to summon some help. No, wait, the help was summoned? Shit. Oh, we needed to find white saliva from the spotted white, and that was to make a concoction of some sort to use on the hand to try and track down the other vampire. There you go. Got it.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Shit. What? Shit.
Not really. You choose.
Let's go. This should be simple enough. Skoyatel. This guy's got every single card in the world, probably. Nice music. Okay, we get rid of this guy. And Dandy. Do we open the Cheekstra? Yeah. I feel like one usually, like... yeah, I open the Cheekstra. Let's go. Usually I don't want to open with the Spy because... This guy's the butler. Yeah, he's the major domo, actually. Shit, he's got the moves, man. But he watches over my grounds. Okay, if you want to play it like that, let's go hard, man. Let's go hard. If he plays the spy now, then he's going to push it even further in my... Looks like Queen Meave. Huh. An exact tie. Very interesting. Holy crap, dude! This guy's matching me legendary for legendary. Okay, let's see if he's got another one. Can you do another? Jesus God. We just keep rolling them out. This is it. Oh, finally. But it's still pushing him ahead. I've actually committed now, so it's a holy shit. Let's go. I think I made a mistake. I think he's got the big boys, the heavy hitters here. He always just goes one ahead of me. This bastard, man. Just 1 point, all he needs every time. He passed. Shit. Okay, interesting choice. So he has to play the spy now. Oh, nice, dude. I think we'll start with... No, we'll start with a big boy to bait out a Scorch. There it is. Then we'll bring the big boy back. Damn elves. Okay. How does that bot just know when I'm playing Gwent? Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, his last card is the spy. So, unfortunately for him, we know this is a win. He's gonna draw 2 cards, but like, is that gonna be enough? Because like, even if he draws a Scorch now, he can do 16, which remove 16, which is still not nearly enough. And now I can remove the spy, add it to my hand. He's got those legendaries, man. Pay to win for sure. Okay. And he passed. Good. That's a win for me.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
He's just here to practice against. No.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks. Go.
I didn't even get a card for that. Oh! Okay, you can. Maybe I should speak to her.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
She's gonna be eating for the next 100 years. Okay, so we gotta report back to Regis. Regis. That name sounds familiar. I don't know if I'm correct in this, but I think it might be the name used for the Halfling in the R.A. Salvatore books, the Drizzt books. Was his name also Regis? The Halfling? I think so. It just sounds so familiar, man. It's been a long time since I read those books. Like, I read them when I was... I don't know. 18 to 20. No. Well, I mean, roundabouts, thereabouts. Maybe in my early 20s. This Regis card, might have seen it. No. I mean, I know the name from elsewhere, not this game, is what I'm saying. But yeah, maybe I've seen the card too. I I think his name was Regis. I honestly think that the one from the R.A. Salvatore books was also Regis, but I'm saying I honestly think so. I'm not 100%. Okay, what it is, fellow. These rolls. Very impressive. Wait. Ah, here we go.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Helpful creatures, ravens.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
For me, probably?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done.
That's mean.
Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Let's go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. You must remain calm. I have no choice.
Oh my god.
Things stand. The die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
The die is cast, yes. Tesha Mutna. I saw this place. I saw that bird flying over there for a briefest of moments. Need to climb it, or they're gonna just push us up there? No, we're gonna have to climb it.
We
Or
have arrived.
descend, I
The
guess.
sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
You sure you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
This is... What? Who's that?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Huh. As I said, it's getting a little uneasy, you know, because now we can't trust this guy.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Cute. Am I even going to be safe in there?
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction.
I just read the cage versus free-range humans.
Miners.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
Amarur,
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Hilarious, man.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in
So,
this
vampires are aliens in this universe? Not quite, no. No, they're vampires. Conversations with the lower being? Nice, nice, nice. I think it works much the same as in... I mean, you know... the conjunction of the spheres in this game, yeah, it's what Vedfallner mentioned. It's like all the monsters came together, and I don't think that we see the monsters in this game as aliens. Oh, are humans the aliens in this world? Is that actually how it works? A conjecture of spheres. I thought it was conjunction. Is it conjecture? The elves were first. Okay, okay. Damn, dude, that's fascinating. Is that lore covered in the books? Because that makes me want to read the books. Wait, I'm over encumbered. Hold on. How do I drop? Here we go. Is it conjuncture? Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it. Dude, it's fascinating. Elves are the only natives, everyone else are aliens.
Place.
Okay, okay.
But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock, live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
So the spheres overlapped, and
Place
the world
bait
of
at the
elves
tunnel
came
entrances.
monsters, and then were followed by
Catch its
humans.
scent more quickly.
When I think
Who
how
took
these
elf
tunnels got here. sent
Land,
shivers.
and after taking their
was
land,
natural
slaughtered elves.
order of
Okay,
things.
wow.
The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Is he going in the cage? I don't get it, man. Like, if he can just smoke his way in there, why wouldn't he just smoke his way out? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't smoke his way in.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work.
I certainly hope so. The stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Get in.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Chains.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
There we go.
That the blood?
This is romantic.
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Here we go. Waves of monsters, I'm assuming.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please.
You just smell the blood.
Shit. Chain reaction, dude. Oh my god.
Growth.
What the hell is this thing? Geralt must be loving this shit, dude. That's enough.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Just like that. Oh shit! They're scared of him. Don't forget to loot after. Absolutely won't. That's not very attractive. Very dramatic, G.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me anymore.
He's just meditating outside the cage. Oh shit, dude. Geralt's cold.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
That was great. I mean, for me.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Ah, don't forget to loot after. Whoops.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
What happened back there? Really?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No. Because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Okay, we got the brew done, man.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Let's begin. I am the one taking it, right? Just do it. Wait, did he take it? Also, we're gonna hallucinate now. All right, we're gonna see what happened. Right, okay.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Huh. He made a friend.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
It seems out of place here, man.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Is that a moth brooch?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Ooh, he
Forgive
really
me.
doesn't like that, man.
What?
What? So he's been doing the... Was that the guy? He didn't want to do it, as you can... Oh! Shit! That's what happened just before. Okay, I understand now. Huh. Yeah, man. You made a boo-boo. You killed your friend. That guy was kind to you. You knew that was gonna happen? Oh, we kind of all knew that was gonna happen, because when we arrived, that was the murder, but like... What? He
Awake
thought the
at
hand was
last.
defective?
You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Moment when Dettlaff and Delacroix first met.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard.
Yep.
See anything else?
Vision began and ended with a boot black. What the hell?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand.
Oh, boot black. It's a
Dettlaff first
shoe
laid
polisher.
Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the boot black acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Shame, man. Now we're gonna drag a little boy into this. I'll be back as soon as I learn anything. Am I coming back here? I mean, I guess.
He'll chop and slice you, cut and dice you, eat you up whole.